child's game of red light, green light. The rules? Get from point A to point B as quickly as possible without getting caught.
Busted!
It's innocent enough. Aside from a bump or bruise here and there, these kids are just having fun. Hi, I'm Mike Thornton. Every day across this great nation, millions of Americans play this game for real. Only it's not in the confines of a small, quiet schoolyard. And the risks? Well, they're much greater than a few bumps and bruises. It's here, at our nation's many intersections, that people from all walks of life come together, however briefly, to join in the game of red light, green light, left turn, right turn, stop, yield, walk, don't walk. Well, it seems there are quite a few more rules in this game. And there's also a lot more players. There's all sorts of people going all sorts of places by all sorts of means. And just getting through this game safely is the reward. The penalties, however, can be far worse than any game we played as a child.
Each year, over 41,000 people will die on our nation's streets and highways. 9,000 will die at intersections. And 1.5 million people will be injured at intersections. That number is too high. We have to do something about it, and we are doing something about it.
That's right. We're on a mission to save lives. We need to make intersection traffic even safer. But how?
Well, one of the myths is that nothing can be done, that intersection collisions are unavoidable. As long as drivers go through intersections and cross each other's path, there will be crashes. But there are things that can be done that greatly reduce the risk of intersection collisions. These involve engineering solutions, enforcement of traffic laws, and also changes in driver behavior.
Are you guys good drivers?
I believe we are, yeah.
Are you a good driver?
I think so.
No, we're excellent drivers.
Ever been in an accident?
Not the one I caused. I've been run into by other people.
Is he a good driver?
He scares the heck out of me.
I think they're good and bad everywhere.
John, I'll have to get back to... Yeah, look, I gotta go pick up my kid, okay? I'm late already. Hey, come on! Oh, I just missed him. It's all right. Don't worry about it. He's okay.
Well, the role of enforcement with intersections as well as regular traffic movement on a roadway is twofold. Actually, it starts out as an educational process, and when that doesn't work, then you move into the enforcement aspect, where you have to show them that what the behavior that they're doing is not correct. When a driver approaches an intersection, he or she needs to see the same type of function at each intersection. That way their expectation is the same, so they're conditioned on what they need to do, as well as the pedestrian. They need to know exactly what to expect when they approach that intersection.
Right, you got to start crossing, don't stop, don't start.
Forget this.
We as traffic engineers play a very important role in intersection safety, both in the new intersections on new roads that are being designed and in studying existing intersections, identifying the safety problems and identifying what the solutions are. Engineers work really hard to try to make intersections as safe as they possibly can be for the traveling public, but we can't do it all. The police can't do it all. The most important part is the driver and the pedestrian, in that they've got to act safely, they've got to act responsibly when they're using intersections. They've got to use their heads.
Wait a minute! Hey, fool! So, it's people like you and me. We need to buckle up and pay more attention. And we need to look out for each other at all times.
Just because you're a very safe individual doesn't mean that someone else is. There's an awful lot of distractions out there at all times. There are other people, there are other vehicles, there's noise. One distraction can be fatal.
Girls, please. Mommy's trying to concentrate. All right, Summer, that's enough. Savannah. Whoa! Jeez, lady, what are you doing?
When there's an accident, it's not just the time and the money and, you know, insurance things that you need to worry about and injuries. There's other things behind that. There's the family, and if there's children, and there's those that they're connected to, it makes a big circle around every single person. It affects everyone in their family and all of their friends.
Collectively, we have a responsibility for the culture on our roadway. It's not about state police or legislators changing things. It's about what each one of us does behind the wheel. You have to believe that a kind deed begets another kind deed. So if you let somebody merge in ahead of you, that deed should get paid back to you next time that you need to merge into the roadway.
Okay, girls. All right, I'll see you in a little while. Don't forget to call me if you're going to be late. Bye, honey. Love you. Okay. It's here in the schoolyard that we first learned of the red lights and the green lights that would play such a large role in our lives. And it's also here that we first learned the most important lessons of all.
How you guys doing?
Like a sense of caution, a sign of restraint, and indeed, the rewards of compassion.